Welcome to West Bloomfield High School, Laker Field, Chad Bush and Joe Mooney. We've got a great battle on hand today. It's Lake Orion and West Bloomfield. Battle for the OAA Red. Joe, this year it's been a lot of teams competing in a cluster at the top of this league.
There has been a lot of parity, Chad. I mean, I think that, West Bloomfield in the OAA Red is 7-5, and I think you have, Adams and you have Clarkston and Lake Orion are all bunched up there at 8-4. So this is a tough game, and this is a must-win game for both to actually stay at the top.
A couple of really good pitchers going at it, a couple Division I commits. Let's start first with Lake Orion, and I know you really like their lefty.
I do like their lefter. Lake Orion's lefty, I think, is going to be, he's from what I've been told, I haven't seen him pitch yet, his slider is a knockout slider. So we're really looking forward to watching him pitch. And
by the way.
Yeah, Gon. He is a heck of a, he's going to go to Memphis, and obviously he's a great player. So, lefty, got a wipeout slider, got a 4-pitch arsenal, and he can bring it up to 90 miles an hour. So we're going to have some fun here,
Lake Orion tied with Adams, tied with Clarkston for first. A game out of first is West Bloomfield. They're going to go at it with a Central Michigan commit, Logan Pecor. The righty's got some good stuff as well.
Pecor is, from what I've been told, and I've seen him on video many times, he's a real deal. He can bring it up to 91, 92, throw a 93 in there possibly. He's got a great slider as well. And so I'm looking forward to watching this. This could be a fantastic high school game. Thank you for inviting me, Chad.
We're going to have some fun.
Yes, sir.
Chad and Joe from Laker Field. We've got the start of this one coming up right after this. Thanks for hanging out. We're the Prep. This is Long Ball Live. Welcome back to Laker Field. We're here with head coach Josh Bernberg as we get set for West Bloomfield and the Lake Orion Dragons in the house. And this is a big game. It goes without saying, just 2 series left, and you're a game out of first place. What a great position to be in. And it's warming up here. Everything's just coming right at the right time.
Yeah, exactly. Great day out here. Obviously a very tough opponent coming to our place to play. A really good league opponent, one of the best teams in the state. So we're excited to get after it and see where we stack up.
Catch us up on how your team has been. It's been a few weeks. Yeah. Of course, we followed you. 21 wins now on the year for West Bloomfield. 7-5 in OAA Red play.
Yeah.
What's been the most impressive part of your play lately?
Yeah, you know what? We've been playing well lately. We've started to hit a lot better, which is good. Getting some guys back that have been great hitters for us for a couple of years now. They're starting to heat up as the weather heats up, which has been awesome. Getting some guys back healthy, which is huge. I know everyone's battling injuries this time of year, but we're getting a little bit healthier now, which is great. And we've been playing well, so, it's a great opponent to see exactly where we measure up as we get ready to go for the playoffs coming up in a couple weeks.
The guy on the mound tonight, Pecor, a guy we saw last time. The guy's got a .8 ERA, hits 90, 91. I mean, this is a CMU commit and a guy you're going to lean on a Monday night to try to get a big win. What's he got in store for you tonight?
Yeah, absolutely. Every time he takes the mound, we feel like he gives us a great chance to win. He's done a lot of winning here in his 3 years, and he's been our ace for really 3 years in a row now. So we love having him out there. It's a beautiful day for him to go out and throw, and nice and warm, and we'll see what he's got. He always gives us a really good chance, so we're excited to see how he throws today.
It's also exciting. You get a player back that you've missed the last couple of weeks. The big 6'9" Stevie is back in the lineup. I know you were grinning a little bit this morning when you were telling me about that.
For sure, yeah. He won't be 100%, but is anyone really 100% this time of year anyway? Probably not. So his 75% is better than a lot of players. He's been really good for us all year, and we're just excited to have him back, hopefully gearing up and getting the rust off just in time for the playoffs, and hopefully sooner rather than later.
He's always 100%. He's Josh Bernberg, the head coach in his 4th year. Best of luck today.
Thank you.
Thanks for taking time. Thanks for having us out.
Thanks for coming. Appreciate
it. And we appreciate your time. We'll catch up with you after the ball game.
For sure.
Josh Bernberg from Laker Field as we get set for Lake Orion and West Bloomfield right after this. And welcome to Laker Field, a beautiful afternoon for baseball. It's meaningful baseball on this glorious, cloudless 75-degree day in West Bloomfield. He's Joe Mooney. My name is Chad Bush. Ali Hadi, your executive producer, as we get set for these two of the best teams, let's be honest, Joe, in the state of Michigan. I mean, these are two teams that have made their way to the top 10 or top 15. West Bloomfield, a game out of first place with three other teams. An important battle about to take place.
Yeah, I think they're going to be, but this is going to be a great battle. I mean, right now, West Bloomfield 7-5 in the OA Red, and we're ready to go.
Indeed, we are 8-4. A game up is Lake Orion. Logan Pecor, the pitcher, and a strike is called. We're underway. Brian York, the home plate umpire, in his 44th year of umpiring, and Rod Lackey is the field umpire. So this is the leadoff man, Connor McCartan, the DH for Lake Orion. The Dragons having a fine season. And these two teams have played already this year, Joe.
They have, and I got to tell you, Pecor looks sharp coming out of the goes 0-2, gets in front of the hitter here.
What can we expect to see from him?
You know, this kid, first of all, I think you're going to find some leadership, right? Some leadership here. He's a senior captain. And that's good to see that the umpire is
he's here. I didn't call him out.
Chad, you're way too nice. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you got to if you're on time, you're late in my book, right?
That's right.
But Logan Pecor, he's a heck of a player. Let's get to him. Oh, okay.
There's a swing and a drive off the bat of McCartan, the DH. Back is the center fielder. Adrian Epps hauls it in, and there's one up and one down. A loud out off the bat of McCartan.
Yeah, that was fantastic by Epps. I mean, he really got on his horse, had a great drop step there. He read the ball really well, drop step to his right, and then basically just made a really hard catch, a really hard hit ball. Looked like a really easy catch. And so good job by Epps.
Not a ton of wind today, but it does start to wind up. This is the number 2 hitter, Joey Bruno, the shortstop.
Joey Bruno, I got to tell you, this kid, I've seen this kid since he was 8 or 9 years old.
Is that right?
Yeah.
What can you tell us about him?
He's a scrappy player, good hitter.
Yeah.
Got some wheels. He gets on base pass. I mean, we're going to watch him see some electricity there on the base pass. He's a really, really good player. He's going to Lansing Community College, which I think is just a smart play by him. He's going to you pretty much know you're going to play there immediately, and doing a really great job. But this kid he's an electric factory for Lake Orion.
One out, and Bruno, the shortstop, up against Logan Pecor, the Central Michigan commit. And down on strikes goes batter number 2. 2 up and 2 down for West Bloomfield. A game back in the OAA Red. Just one more series after this. And this is game 1 of a 3-game set that they do, which I think is pretty cool. Like playing single games throughout the week and doing a series instead of bunching up a doubleheader on a Saturday.
I think it means more.
It does.
I think it means more. Pecor is starting off. I think that's another slider that he just started people off, and he's throwing it for strikes, getting ahead in the count. I mean, he got ahead in Bruno there, and Bruno's a tough out.
Yep.
And so, wow, this is he looks sharp so far.
This is the number 3 hitter, Carson Womack, the right fielder. 2 out, nobody on. And we'll set the defense for you for West Bloomfield. It's Gross behind home plate doing the catching. Jakubiak at third. Max Bowers at shortstop. Staff at second. Stevie Fountain returns. The 6'9 Fountain has been out for a couple of weeks. He's a big target at first base. It's Moore in right, Epps in center, who made the catch, and Brody Pecor in left field, the younger brother.
Can you imagine making an error for his brother? My God, it's a lot of pressure. We'll see right now.
He's got a chance here.
All right,
he did it.
He did it. He made a heck of a play there. He's amazing to go by him. I don't think that his mom and dad would be too happy either. So good job. Pecor's looked sharp. That was a good piece of hitting right there. Inner half, when he just waited on it and kept his hands inside the ball and really drove it to left field. I mean, just an absolute good piece of hitting.
2-out hit for Womack, and here's Casey Robertson, the right-handed hitter. Robertson, third baseman. Good size kid in that cleanup spot. This team is 16-9 overall. 8-4 in league play. Again, tied with Adams, tied with Clarkston. They're playing today, I believe, in Clarkston.
Yeah. Let's see how Gross is behind the dish. I've been told that he has got a sub-2 pop time, which
there's a shot to center. Epps is going to play it on a hop. Rounding second is Womack. He'll hold there. A fine job by Epps to get it in, but that thing came back through the box in a hurry.
That was
much like the last hit. That was a missile.
That was, as they call, a piece. That was pieced right there, left center. But I got to tell you, Adrian did a great job. I mean, again, he surrounded the ball, knew he wasn't going to make a play on it, surrounded the ball, and kept it in front of him, and limited Womack to to stay at second. So, hey, you can get out of the inning here, and you'll be fine. That was a really, really good defensive play. I mean, this is the small things in the game,
Yep. All turf here.
Again, that slider right there to start it off. That's tough.
It is. That's his second best pitch. That fastball, as Joe told you, can climb up to 90, 91. Bit of two-seam action. Tough on a right-handed hitter. On at first is Robertson. Second is Womack. There's a base hit to right. 3 straight hits. Rounding third is Womack. Up with it is Moore. The throw to second gets away, and it's 1-0 Lake Orion. 3 straight 2-out hits and an RBI off the bat of Robertson.
I got to tell you, Robertson did an absolutely excellent job. That was a slider on the outer part of the plate, and Robertson stayed with it, kept his hands back, waited for that pitch, and then drove it to right field. Absolute picture perfect. That is the way you want to do it.
Brandon Nepchuk, actually. I misspoke on it. He had the RBI. My bad. So there's a runner at first and third, 2 outs. And this has been a Lake Orion team, Joe, coming in that has struggled to get hits. They've been in a slump recently.
Yeah, and it's not going to get easier today. They're facing a heck of a lefty here, so we'll see here later. But this Lake Orion team is really, they said that they've been struggling here. I can't get over that. They've pieced 3 or 4 good balls here. So I'm absolutely optimistic about this game. I thought this game was going to be an absolute pitcher's deal. It looks like it's going to be a lot of excitement here.
You never know what will fall out on a manic Monday.
No.
So Ryan McCartan, the brother of Connor, is up. Runners at the corners, 2 outs, 4 straight hits. Tough to follow this act. This ball might stay in play, and that is going to get over the fence on a hop. Good chase by Staff and Moore. I don't think Fountain ever really saw it. He would have been the guy closest to it. We'll get another look possibly at that.
Yeah.
Here's another look. And Fountain kind of lost it. That might have been his ball.
Yeah, Fountain did lose it, but also, I think that's a tough ball in this line.
It is.
I mean, let's be honest. It's a tough one. And this sun is beaten.
It's forgivable.
Down. It is. It's easy for us, Chad, down here underneath this tent, right? I mean, come on. Let's get
we're eating pizza. We're talking baseball. Yeah. We're under a tent.
I'll tell you this, catcher.
You're looking good in that prep gear.
Thank you. I feel very good.
You look like a natural.
I haven't eaten all day today, so I could look skinny on camera.
You're such a diva.
Thank you.
Man, you're already a diva.
I'll take that as a compliment.
You should.
The talent has arrived. I mean, let's be honest. Ryan McCulton, I watched him at in pregame, and I got to tell you, really good footwork behind the dish.
Yeah.
Was firing to very accurate. Not an overpowering arm, but a really solid arm. I mean, he looks good for a high school catcher. My gosh.
Swing and a miss. Side retired. Second strikeout of the inning for Pecor, but not before the Dragons scratch the surface. They get 1. 4 straight 2-out hits. And it's another look at the K.
At high cheese. High cheese.
Cheddar high and tight.
That's right.
Sharp cheddar.
He throws cheddar high and tight.
We'll meet the West Bloomfield Lakers lineup right after this. Sunny and 75 degrees. He's Joe Mooney. My name is Chad Bush. 1-0 Lake Orion. 3 straight hits in the inning. 1 run and a couple stranded by Pecor. Lake Orion got hot, got some runs, 2 strikeouts for Pecor in the inning. And this is the left-hander taking his warm-up tosses, and really one of the best that they have in Cale Gahn, a junior and a Memphis commit. And, Joe, what can you tell us about the southpaw Gahn?
So the southpaw here throws a four-pitch mix. I got to tell you, I've interviewed several of OAH red hitters, and they say he throws incredibly hard, bringing up to 91, 92, going to Memphis. Shows it right there. They said he's got great run in his fastball, and his slider is really hard to pick up. He's got kind of an interesting slot there.
Yeah.
Kind of, I wouldn't say a three-quarter slot, but he kind of comes from –
popped up near the line, right field in foul territory, and couldn't find it. That was Chrisman giving chase along with Womack in no man's land, and that falls free. This is the leadoff hitter, Adrian Epps, and Adrian, .512 on base percentage, a lot of speed. They want to get this guy on base, Joe. He can really run.
He's electric. He's going to, as a Macomb Community College commit, he's a senior. He's a captain as well. And I got to tell you, that was a tough one right there. He threw that little slider right there, went right in the dirt at his ankles. Tough one.
So the strikeout, and 1 up and 1 down. That'll bring up Cam LaFlame, the DH. Cam LaFlame, one of the hottest hitters in the lineup. And it's lefty on lefty here. LaFlame has won this job. We saw him pinch hit back against Adams about a month ago. And Cam LaFlame has been a staple as the number 2 hitter in this lineup.
Yeah, I mean, this guy's hitting 460. I mean, my gosh. The record here at West Bloomfield is held by, that's right, Josh Bernberg, the coach over there at the third base.
Does he hold the record?
He does, 465.
Get out of here.
Yeah, he
it's in jeopardy.
No. So, Josh is 465. And so he's at 460. Cam can hit, man.
Yeah.
And he can throw it. He can bring it up to 86, 87. And he's only a sophomore.
Wow. Big swing and a miss by Cam LaFlame. Josh Bernberg, the bench boss in his 4th year. Alan Gill, an assistant, along with Coach Alex. And Cam LaFlame draws a walk, a 6-pitch walk. So after the strikeout, a man on. LaFlame also can run well. And that'll bring up the number 3 hitter, the second baseman, Jackson Staff.
Yeah, Jackson Staff plays for his summer league, plays for USA Prime.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, he's a second baseman for them. And
he's a teammate, then, of the pitcher, Cale Gahn.
He is.
He's also on USA Prime.
He is, yeah. So great leadership skills from this young man, Jackson Staff.
Man on, man out.
Ooh.
You'll recall in the first inning, it was 2 up and 2 down very quickly.
Nice block by McColton there. That was tough. Right at the ankles there, and really got his body over there and got the glove on it.
Tough to steal on a lefty, Joe. For obvious reasons, right?
Yeah, he showed his move right here. I'm not sure if that was his best move, really. But
do pitchers do that?
They do.
They'll sandbag you a little bit? Really?
Yeah. They'll throw over there, kind of a bad move. Oh.
There's a drive deep, left center, up the gap, giving chases Hill. That'll run all the way to the wall. This game is going to be tied. Cam LaFlame around third. He'll score standing up, and it's a long gapper and an RBI off the bat, a Jackson Staff.
I got to tell you, what a piece of hitting there by Jackson Staff. I mean, it was a fastball inner half, kept his hands inside the ball, and boy, he did a fabulous job there of just driving that ball to the left center gap. I mean, just a good piece of hitting right there. Had his count and really took a good hack at it.
Against a guy that is tough to square up as well. Talking about this left-handed pitcher. He's facing the big Stevie Fountain, the first baseman, the cleanup hitter. And, Joe, I know you're enamored with this guy like everybody else.
I like this kid. I mean, obviously projectable frame. I mean, look at that frame. I mean, kind of a Rob Deere kind of comp.
Tony Clark.
Yeah. Just a
Rob
really,
Deere, kind of a combination. Yeah. You're right. A little hybrid.
He's starting him off with a healthy dose of breaking balls. So
Wouldn't you?
If he sticks with it.
Man.
And he sticks with it. He's 3 straight breaking balls there. Man.
Stevie was our G of the game in the game we did against Adams.
I saw that. Yeah, he had that double
did.
against Adams right over the head of the center fielder to win it. It was great.
Just
great.
a 10th grader, too.
Yeah.
He's still growing like a weed. Big swing and a miss, and he's out on strikes here. Big K for Kale.
Yeah.
And, by the way, it's Kale with a K. You like that?
Yeah, we got 2 down. That was he just gassed it up. He just gassed it up and brought it high, you know. So it was good for him. He's mixed it up a little bit, went 4 straight breaking balls, and went with the gas.
Here's Max Bowers with 2 outs. Runner at second, Staff. 1 run in. Cam LaFlame scored the run.
Again, another nice block by Ryan McColton. I always am using or looking at catchers and kind of, you know, complimenting them.
Were you a catcher?
I was. It's just a dirty position, you know.
I was a catcher too.
Just a dirty position.
Max Bowers, the shortstop, good on base percentage, 440. Trying to drive in a runner and Staff.
Yeah, it's going to give that pitcher a lot of confidence, though, knowing
No
that
doubt.
McCartan is going to be blocking those balls behind the dish.
That's right. Tries a frame job there, doesn't work. Good eye by Max Bowers, a tough take. Jakubiak in the on-deck circle, a 400 hitter. 2 outs, a run in. We're tied at 1. Outfield a little bit shallow, it feels like. Artificial surface all around. 320 to right, 315 to left.
I think Kale's just trying to, you know, get out of this inning. Really, I mean, it's been a rough inning for both pitchers. I mean,
yeah, it has
a little bit more pitches than they thought.
Swing and a miss. Strikeout for Kale. And so the side retired, but also the answer by the Lakers. And we're even at 1 as we go to the top of the second in West Bloomfield.
Does your bank make you feel like you belong there? At Alliance Catholic Credit Union, you are a member of a financial institution that serves the Catholic community, providing you with an opportunity to align your banking with your Catholic identity. You receive all the products and services you need to manage your money, and your membership helps support Catholic schools, parishes, and organizations. It's time to put your money where your faith is. Visit AllianceCatholic.com to get started today. Service, community, Catholic. Alliance Catholic Credit Union. Federally insured by the NCUA.
Welcome back to West Bloomfield. Chad Bush, Joe Mooney with you. 1-1. Both teams sort of showing off their firepower, Joe, in inning 1.
They did, and it's interesting is that Pecor, you know, he actually threw 21 pitches in that first inning, and that's it's more than he probably thought he was going to. I can tell you that.
That's a breaking ball. Looks like a slider over for a strike. I'll let a baseball guy like you confirm that.
That is a slider. You can tell a slider from the red dot. Usually can see the red dot of the laces.
Really?
Yes, and it looks
so
like
tell me more about
when
it.
It spins obviously in a
diagonal.
A clockwise direction. And what it happens is the spin.
Tapper to third. Jakubiak off balance, throws to first and an out.
The spin basically creates a red dot from the lace.
Almost as long as you've been on this earth.
Yeah.
He's been calling baseball games.
Good for him. I'm not going to argue with that guy.
There goes the runner. Pitch in the dirt. It's a good pitch to run on. And nothing Gross could do there. Max Gross doing the catching today. And that was just a good read, and he was off either way.
Yeah, Max Gross did his best. I mean, he did his best just to keep in front of him, which is good. Again, puts him in scoring position, but at 3-2, 2 outs, I mean, he's got to get the batter right now.
Yep, could be a key play. Pecor to the set. And that's a two-seamer that hums up Little high and tight cheddar.
That was, yeah. That was a little gas more on the corners. That was high and tight. Oof. Tough one.
Number 3 hitter Carson Womack, he started that rally after 2 were out back in the first. And that 2-hit, 1-run first inning.
I think Pecor's trying to force a little bit now, kind of getting up there in pitch counts. That's his 40th pitch. So he needs to just focus on things right now and make sure that he's throwing strikes. It's the most important thing. Get ahead of the batter still.
There's a swing and a drive to left. This one's fairly deep. Going back is Pecor to the fence, and it's off his glove. Into score comes Timpf. Right behind him is Connor McCartan. And we'll see how that's scored, but younger brother Pecor in the outfield just missed it. A tough play, and we'll get another look at it, but going to the gap, and Brody Pecor just couldn't find it. Tough play.
It is a tough play, and it's a high sky right now, too. I mean, tough one, but it was a high pitch. It was a changeup, hung a little high.
Ground ball to Bowers at short, should end the inning, and it will, but not before the 2-run error. It is scored an error, so little brother better watch himself at the dinner table tonight.
Yeah, sleep with one eye open.
3-1 as we go to the bottom half of the second.
From an ordinary idea comes a great journey. It all starts with a simple thought, a vision of something bigger, greater than what already exists. It's that spark that ignites the passion and drive to create something truly amazing. At G-Brand, we understand this journey well. We take pride in the details and perfecting every aspect of the process, regardless of how small or big they may be. Because it's more than just a design or a shirt. It's about outfitting future champions. There's something to be said about a team coming together, each member contributing their unique skills, talents, and ideas. It's that collective effort that takes a simple idea and turns it into something truly great. The process can be excruciating, with countless hours spent tirelessly reviewing every detail. But the end result is pure and so rewarding, knowing that we've created something that will inspire greatness in those who wear it, whether they come from a savage land.
Welcome back to Laker Field. 3-1, the Dragons get 2 runs in the second on an error that scored 2. So, this is Joe Jakubiak, the third baseman, and he's facing Cale Gahn, the left-hander junior, and the commit to Memphis. 0.9 ERA, or 0.6 rather. Ground ball up the middle, left side, base hit. Beyond the glove stretch of Bruno. And it's a lead-off single for West Bloomfield.
I mean, you can't be too surprised with that, Chad. I mean, the guy's hitting 400 right now. I mean, he just continues to do a great job there. It was a good piece of hitting by Joe Jakubiak, and, get a man out first, lead-off guy.
So here comes Logan Pecor, and there goes the pickoff. Picked off at first is Jakubiak, and that's a big, big boo-boo.
That's going to hurt. I mean, West Bloomfield needs the runs. They're down 3-1. You can see right here. Yep, caught him leaning right there, and what a good, again, Chad, as I was telling you, there are 2 different moves there, and even the first base coach may not know that, right?
Yes.
They have 2 different moves. They've got the bad move, and they might go over there a couple times and think this is the move, and then all of a sudden, whammo, they throw like the 45-degree angle. As you know, you can only go past 45 degrees on that right foot by the lefty.
Right.
And just absolutely lowers the hammer there at first base and really takes away the wind out of the sails to get that leadoff runner in, especially being down 3-1.
It's intimidating being a base runner at first. So here's the pitcher trying to help his cause. This is Logan Pecor, a guy with a sub-1 ERA, but batting, he's a threat as well. but not there. So 2 out just like that, bang, bang, and that'll bring up the number 8 hitter, Slade Moore.
I watched this kid in pregame, Slade Moore, and I'll tell you, number 10 here, he looked he's a great defender.
Ground ball to third, handled by Robertson, across the diamond, inning over. We go to the top half of the 4th inning. We're cruising in West Bloomfield off of Orchard Lake Road. He's Joe Mooney, I'm Chad Bush. Thanks for watching Long Ball Live.
Years of playing sports took a toll on my feet. The worst was the tear in my Achilles tendon. I went to fix my feet today, and I've been pain-free for 2 years. I'm back to pickleball 5 days a week. Amazing.
I've been fixing foot pain for decades. Don't give up hope. Call or visit Fix My Feet today.
Fix My Feet is now open in Rochester Hills, located on Rochester Road in the Target Center. Come in for a free consultation.
Chad and Joe back with you from Laker Field. It's the battle of the OAA Red, the biggest, baddest conference in Oakland County. And look, it's Adams at the top with Clarkston. We'll get a scoring update from Holden Novak soon. We also have the third team tied here with us today, Lake Orion, and then West Bloomfield a game back. Joe, a big battle, and that two-base error right now looming large, 3-1. The Dragons on top.
It is. It's looming very large, and Pecor needs to have a really good inning right here. He needs to have a quick inning. He needs to get his hitters back on the field.
No doubt.
With a changeup like that, he may just do it. Heck of a changeup.
That was dirty. Casey Robertson, the batter, the number 4 hitter. He had a single and would come around, and that's a shot down the left field line. Good-looking right-handed hitter.
Wind's picking up a little bit, too, here, Chad. And so you can hear it on the broadcast a little bit. And I think wind's blowing out really right center.
Yeah, feels like it. There's a line shot to center, a base hit. Second of the game. Epsel knock it down. The wind's starting to whip.
Yeah, I think Pecor wants that one back. I mean, it was like right smack dab right over the middle of the plate. You can see it here. Just a good smack right up the middle.
Second time he's driven one up the box. This is the guy responsible for the RBI, Casey Robertson. Or excuse me, Brandon Nepchuk. Brandon Nepchuk, the first baseman. Nobody out, man on. Logan Pecor has his defensive double play depth. Ground ball right side. Staff up with it, has just one play, and that's the first to get Fountain. And so runner advances with one out, and that'll bring up Ryan McCartan.
That was kind of shot off the end of the bat. It was kind of a little squibbler there, as they call it. It was kind of a
Cue
weird
shot.
cue shot, little spinny ball there, and that got the opportunity for the second baseman to come over and make that play.
Did the job enough to get the runner in scoring position. Lake Orion trying to add to their 2-run lead.
You know, an interesting fact here, Chad, is that this game, the districts, actually, Lake Orion will be facing West Bloomfield in the first round of the districts as well.
Really?
So a first-round matchup on
With
June
St.
3rd.
Mary's.
And then the winner will face,
St. Mary's.
St. Mary's. Well,
if
they get there.
That's true.
Let's come on. Like,
Oh, no, that's true. That's
St. Mary's got to win theirs.
That's right. And I
Jeez.
didn't mean that.
Jeez. My gosh.
Oh,
Let's give their team a little credit here.
No doubt. That pitch is up and in. Yes, Waterford Kettering could beat them. You're very
Waterford Kettering's got a shot just like any other day.
They
right?
sure do.
And but yeah, this is June 3rd, districts, Lake Orion versus West Bloomfield, first round matchup. So this is a preamble.
It is
to that.
Absolutely correct. One out, runner at second, swinging a drive to center, not deep enough. Epps will catch it. Tagging at second is Robertson. It's a bluff. And there's 2 outs, and Pecor's battled back here.
Yeah, Pecor is, I think it said he'd take a few back that he left over the middle of the plate. But, his fastball's got still, to this point, it's got some really good, arm side run. I mean, it's running into those hitters and kind of, keeping them off the barrel.
Lake Orion split with Cranbrook over the weekend. And talking with Andy Schrammick, the 24th-year head coach and the Philly native for Lake Orion, that was really something that, look, Cranbrook, a team that they thought they could get a couple from. There's a ground ball to third. Jakubiak with a backhander and a banger to end the inning.
That's a heck of a play. Jakubiak, Big Joe over there playing the hot corner, and that's why they call it the hot corner. Look at this. I mean, he just turns on a fastball right here.
It's going to happen, I promise.
Yeah, no, it's good. It's anticipation. Look at that. Turns on that. Great piece of hitting. And Jakubiak just backhands it and throws it over to first. Good glove, good arm, good play.
Does your bank make you feel like you belong there? At Alliance Catholic Credit Union, you are a member of a financial institution that serves the Catholic community, providing you with an opportunity to align your banking with your Catholic identity. You receive all the products and services you need to manage your money, and your membership helps support Catholic schools, parishes, and organizations. It's time to put your money where your faith is. Visit AllianceCatholic.com to get started today. Service, community, Catholic. Alliance Catholic Credit Union. Federally insured by the NCUA.
Let's take a look at the lineup for the Lakers. Epps leads it off. LaFlame, followed by Jackson Staff, Stevie Fountain, Max Bowers, Joe Jakubiak made that fine play, Pecor, Slay Moore, and Brody Pecor rounding out the top 9. And this is the number 9 hitter, Brody Pecor, batting .300 on the year, and he looks at a strike called. He's the guy, I hate to say it, but Joe, you talked about it earlier, little brother and older brother. And you've seen your children play together. So the bros have played together. I played with my brother.
Yeah, Jack Mooney was.
That one's popped up right side. No man's land. And this time it's caught by Nepchuk.
Wow.
What a play. And the first out of the inning with his head and his back facing home plate.
Let's take a look at that one. Look at this. This is almost, can't even see it. It's a blind catch. Holy cow. Just a great job by Nepchuk. Awesome. Awesome play over at first base. Showing a little athleticism there, Chad.
It was. There's some athletes in this booth now. And you're probably the biggest and best of the athletes in this tent. But, I mean, look. Yeah. You got Sticks on replay today. Former Eaglet.
Really?
Yeah, Sticks.
Sticks, I see you, kid. I see you.
Fish was former North Farmington Raider. And Harrison, I think he transferred during the Harrington era. Swing and a miss.
North Farmington has the same colors, I think, as Adams, yellow and brown.
Yeah, that's why you two bonded early.
Yeah.
This is the leadoff man, Adrian Epps. Swing and a miss. And everybody's excited. And there's 2 outs. Everybody's excited for the Lake Orion Dragons, that is. The ball got thrown into right field. I've done that as a catcher. I know you probably never have.
No. I mean, I just fired it around. And, no big deal.
Oh, Pat the Stat. Yeah, Pat was an all-state quarterback at Sacred Heart, Mount Pleasant. And, the Division 4 or 8. I think they were Division 8 or 9. But
I tell you, Cale Gunn is getting that slider over, isn't he? My gosh.
Swing and a miss. That's a big hack. And this is Cam LaFlame, who scored the game's only run so far for West Bloomfield. Lakers trying to come from behind here in the bottom of the 3rd.
That's a tough pitch right there to spit on. Oh, my gosh.
No doubt.
Little slider away, left on left.
See that again? That was scummy. Yeah, we'll get another look here in a minute. That's the fastball over for a strike. Yeah, here's another look.
I don't have it yet.
Okay. It's all right. Here's Cam LaFlame. It's a slider down and away. LaFlame walked and scored back in the first. It tied the game for the Lakers. Cut on and missed, out on strikes. Another strikeout by the Memphis commit. And the lefty, Mr. Gone. We gone too, as we go to the top of the fourth in West Bloomfield. 3-1, the Dragons.
Hi folks, Dr. Joe here again with Michigan Orthopedic Surgeons. Everywhere you look this time of year, people are running, and that's a great thing because running is an excellent exercise, especially for your cardiovascular and musculoskeletal systems. But the question is, are you running a safe running program? All too often, people are hobbled by things like shin splints and patellar tendonitis. But luckily, simple things like stretching and warm-up, the right running shoes, and realistic weekly mileages can keep you in your running game. For more information, go to miorthosurgeons.com.
Are you hiring manager or business owner looking to hire professional, high-quality employees? Well, call Bill Wineski and the Headhunters team at 248-343-6027. The Headhunters specialize in placing hard-to-find C-level executives, accounting, finance, engineering, supply chain, human resources, and operation leadership. Easy to work with, and they recruit the talent that your company needs to thrive. The Headhunters also offer a guarantee that their candidates will stick with your company. Call Bill today, 248-343-6027. Chad and Joe back with you from West Bloomfield. 3-1, the Dragons on top as we start the fourth. This is Timpf, the batter, as he grounds one in front. Gross gets it and throws it low, and this is going to get beyond. Timpf is going to advance. Slade Moore to go in the corner to get it, and it's a big error, throwing error by the catcher, Max Gross.
Yeah, Max Gross, I got to tell you, he's been great on defense all year. This is uncharacteristic for him, I can tell you that. But I will tell you that what he did was it was a short ball, and he really needs to set his feet towards the base. He had the time, and so he didn't set his feet, and what happened was he threw an errant throw to the first baseman. You've really got, as a catcher, you've really got to, unless you're in desperation mode, which that really wasn't the case, you really have to set your feet and have your body, in a good position to be able to make the throw, and it's a tough one there.
You got more time than you think, usually, in that spot.
You do, especially, on a right-handed hitter, right, and on one of those little chopper-type things that just go straight up. Because you're both surprised, right? The catcher's surprised, the hitter's surprised, and then by the time they realize it, the catcher's got it, and he has some time to shift his weight and throw the ball.
Yep. This is Charlie Chrisman, the second baseman. One strike, nobody out, runner at second. They're in at the infield, and that's a ground ball past Bowers. They're waving in Timpf. Here comes the throw to the plate from Pecor, not in time. It's 4-1 Lake Orion on the RBI single after the error, and the RBI coming from the 9-hitter Charlie Chrisman.
Yeah, Chad, I was pretty surprised there. I mean, you're the number 9 hitter up, and I'll tell you, you'd think that they would man on second, no outs, probably bunt him over, right? Get him over, and especially with the guy named Pecor, on the mound. And they didn't. They've got some faith in that number 9 hitter, and he came through for him.
Here's McCartan. So another runner in scoring position now, 4-1. Base hit to left. They will hold the runner at third, Chrisman. But it's 3 straight hits, and McCartan keeps the line a-moving, Joe.
Yeah, McCartan did a good job there. I mean, here's the thing. Put the ball in play, good things happen. And especially with guys on second base, you got to move runners. That's all it is here, is moving runners. It's a tight ball game. You know that Precor's good. And I'll tell you, he just did his job there,
Sure did. So runners at the corners, and that'll bring up Bruno. We don't talk about Bruno. Sorry.
Yeah, Bruno didn't like that
my
one.
son's name.
I got to tell you, that was
I got to sing that song.
Good pitch in the outside part. Kind of, again, that arm side movement, arm side run by Pecor was a good pitch. I mean, that's what he can get away with. He can go to that outside part of the plate with the arm side run and basically throw it in there.
The infield in at the corners is Jakubiak. Fountain holds the runner at first. Foul tip into the glove. The catcher, Max Gross. 1 run in this inning. 4 runs on 6 hits.
I've talked to a lot of the OHA or OHH, the hitters and pitchers around the league, and they think this Joey Bruno is a good player. They think he's a scrappy guy and he's going to do some good stuff over at Lansing Community College. The Stars.
The Stars.
Yeah.
Perhaps a landing pad to
LCC,
East Lansing and Michigan State. Inside to Bruno and almost got him on the kneecap. It's a full count. Runners at the corners, still nobody out. And the Dragons +3 in the top of the 4th. Big cut and a miss. And a huge strikeout there for Pecor, out number 1.
Just a great pitch. Absolute fantastic pitch. Good at bat. Just the battle right there. Went to the full count. You could see that, tough pitch to hit. Slider away, Not out of the zone too bad. Just a hard pitch to hit.
There goes the ball. Gets beyond Gross, and that will score a run.
Yeah.
Frustration right now by the Lakers. And we'll get another look at that and see what happened.
Yeah, this is a tough. This is Gross needs a, slide over there and really get in front of this pitch. It's a tough one, but it's an important that he, the man on third. I mean, it's everything.
There's a ground ball up the middle, stopped by Staff. He'll eat it. It'll keep the runner McCartan at third. It's an infield single. And pitching coach Alan Gill wants to come out and have a word. And meanwhile, we'll get some activity in the West Bloomfield bullpen. Here's another look.
I'll tell you, this is not in the scorebook here, Chad, but Staff did a good job here. If he lets that ball go, that's a run score. He basically saved a run by basically knocking that ball down. So, hey, no one got out there, but it's that you got to tip your cap to the second baseman there. He did a fabulous job of saving a run. They're talking to Pecor. He's already at 70 pitches right now. And so, I don't know how much longer they're going to have. You got first and third, 1 out. So let's see what kind of defense they're going to put up here, too. You don't know if you get some decent speed on first base. And so you get some good athletes, good athlete at third base as well. So you don't know if they're going to do a double steal or maybe, with 1 out. You never know what they're going to do here. We'll see.
Robertson, the batter.
What are they getting? Let him swing away. It's pretty good here. But, yeah, first and third, you're down 5-1. So with Lake Orion, how aggressive do you want to be, right?
Swinging a pop-up center field. They'll tag it third. In comes Epps. Catch is made. Is it deep enough? Indeed it is. In to score from third comes McCartan. And Connor gives the Dragons a 5-run lead. Just enough to get it done.
Yeah, and I think they're going to probably start looking towards the bullpen. I think they have some people up. Is it Reb Toy? Mitch Reb Toy.
That's right.
Is warming up in the bullpen right now. So
there goes the runner. Gets beyond Gross. Down to second goes Womack. Credit to Robertson with that RBI. This has not been the game one that Josh Bernberg, when you guys spoke yesterday, envisioned.
No, I think Pecor needs the deep breath here. Deep breath. He buried that at about 54 feet. Tough pitch for Gross. Now your man on second base. You just got to keep him there. You have 2 outs. Got to keep him there. I mean, you got to stop the bleeding right now. It's 6-1 lead. And, Pico needs to take a deep breath. Hey, it happens. Buried one. Another man on second base.
Nepchuk already an RBI in this game and a fantastic over-the-head catch. It's taken low. Runner at second is Womack, who drove in the last run. 6 runs on 7 hits, no errors for the Dragons. 1 run, 2 hits, 2 errors for West Bloomfield. It's a strike call. What's happening here?
No, they didn't know.
Balk. Okay.
Yeah.
You just got to ask Pat the Stat. Pat the Stat had it. Let's see if we can get another look at the balk. Double set, we're being told.
Hats off to Pico, right? He balks and then he comes back in a 3-0 count and fires a strike right down the middle. Good for him.
3-1. Popped him up. Should get him out of the inning. Going back is Staff, and he'll make the catch. Further damage done, though. 3 runs in the inning, and the Dragons will take a 5-run lead. To the bottom half of the 4th inning, we roll on from West Bloomfield. We're the Prep. Thanks for watching.
That league, it definitely gives you a title that you have to be up to a standard that no one else is. Everyone's eyes are on you at all times, and it's just a great honor to have, honestly, when all your peers look up to you and look for you for guidance and leadership. To me, he's definitely a great coach. A little hard at times. He's definitely where you want to be and who you want to be coached under to prepare yourself for the collegiate level or any higher level. We currently have 1 state championship at my time here, and I just love the family and togetherness we have. It's just amazing to be a part of a team with so many humble guys. It's just untradeable. Right now, I am going through the process of the 2023 MLB draft. It's definitely something that I take pride in, and I'm very proud of myself for getting to this point. Liggett is definitely the place you want to be at if you're looking to enhance your people skills and just to be a great person and do good things for yourself. I believe Liggett teaches you the characteristics to life and how to prepare you for wherever you're going to be in life.
Bottom of the 4th inning. Welcome back to Laker Field. Chad and Joe with you. I know we talked about we talked about Alex, your son. We'd be remiss if we didn't mention your other boys that are doing quite well, including your son, Jack, that just graduated from Michigan.
He did. He just graduated from University of Michigan from Ross Business School.
Congrats.
And,
That's awesome.
He's going down to Charlotte to be an investment banker.
Is that right?
Yeah. He's
congratulations.
He's off the payroll now, man. I'm pretty excited about that. And good for him. Really smart person in investment banking. I probably won't see him the next couple of years, but
yeah,
I'm happy about that. And
awesome.
you were talking about family members and obviously the Pecor brothers.
Yeah.
Alex used to play short, and Jack played first.
Oh, really?
Oh, there was tension there, no doubt about it. Like we used to call
2 years
Jack.
apart?
They were, and we used to call him. Jack was at first base. We called him the Scoop God. And so he bailed out Alex several times, and so Alex and Jack kind of reminds Alex a little bit of that he bailed him out several times.
Is there a Scoop God at Duke?
There is MJ Metz.
Okay.
Big shout out MJ Metz.
All
I'm
right.
going to give
All
him a shout out. But yeah, MJ Metz is he's 6'7".
Okay.
And he
That
scoops
helps.
everything. Yeah, he's a giant target.
Kind of
over
like
there.
the first baseman for West Bloomfield.
Yeah, it's like throwing to a side of a barn. I mean, he's good. Yeah.
And here he is on cue.
Yeah.
The big 6'9" right-hander, Stevie Fountain, the first baseman. Jackson Staff is out. Hey, look, West Bloomfield, this is something that they know that this is kind of the inning. You got to get going. Some pressure in this inning.
I'll tell you it is. And Calgon has just been throwing him a absolute steady diet of sliders. Look at that.
That's going to get
1, 2,
away, and McCartan's going to chase it down.
Ooh.
And Stevie, maybe now he is injured, so folks may say he's not running hard, not running fast. He's injured, so
he took his.
He's about 60%, so he's playing hurt.
He's had some back issues.
Yes,
and,
yep, that's right.
So we'll give him a get-out-of-jail free card on that one. But on a called third in the dirt, you got to hustle down to first, and that's just that's just kind of player you are. But I understand he's got some back issues, and so we'll give him a pass on that one. But
how many passes are you going to allow today?
Oh, they're kids, Chad. They're kids. Come on, my gosh.
Well, I know there's a rule over under on passes, though.
I don't want any parents following me home either, So but he I got to tell you though, he was getting just an absolute steady stream of sliders. TV Fountain I think he's probably seen 10 sliders today. I'm not kidding. It's not an exaggeration. It's been tough.
This is Max Bowers, the shortstop. West Bloomfield trying to get something rolling here. They scored in the first and haven't scored since. Meanwhile, Lake Orion has taken advantage of some West Bloomfield errors. Not that Lake Orion has not. Ooh. That's a hit by pitch. Not that Lake Orion hasn't had their share of solid hits, but they've also been gifted. It should not be a 5-run margin.
Max Bauer's going to have to rub that one out, man. I'm telling you, that's right in the thigh. That'll leave a mark. He's a senior captain, though. He's starting to heat up. And I got to tell you, the one thing, he's committed to Jackson Community College, and we've had a couple kids here that are committed to the community college or JUCO route. And I think it's a smart move. Really smart. I mean, here's the thing.
Why so?
You want to play. Go where you're going to play. The people that are miserable, the ones that aren't playing. The people that are transferring, the ones that aren't playing. Go where you're going to have an opportunity to play.
Throw gets away here from Kale.
Could you take third?
Bowers is going to make the turn, and he'll get to third easily without a throw. There's a lot of land after a misthrow. We've seen a few of them today.
Yeah. How about Bowers, though? Just a gritty performance. Gets nailed, like the fastball right there in the thigh. Nailed. And then he's, asked to run from first to third. That's always fun, right? With the little Charlie horse in there. Nothing better than that, right?
Oh, man. No doubt. So, runner in scoring position now with 2 outs. Big opportunity. This is Joe Jakubiak, the third baseman, a 400 hitter.
Kale keeps going back to that slider, and it's just absolutely fabulous. He's got it dialed in. And then he comes in high and tight like that. I mean, that is
a lot of mix and match.
That keeps people uncomfortable in the box, right? Hitters can't dig in. They know that his fastball is going to come high, and then all of a sudden he throws that slider just right there, right? Yep. Tries a backdoor slider maybe. And what a backdoor means, Chad, is it's coming in from the outer half of the plate and coming in over the plate. And he's been doing that all day long today. Just a great job. Obviously only have 2 hits.
Got him on strikes.
Throws it right by him.
A little smoke from the future Memphis commit. Kale Gahn with another K. And Gahn on the day now has collected his 9th strikeout. And there's a look at it. We're coming back. Let's start the 5th inning in West Bloomfield. This one's not over yet. Dragons, though, +5 right now.
Every morning, I woke up with stabbing pain in my feet. Plantar fasciitis, the doctor called it. All I know is it really hurt. One visit to fix my feet today, and the pain was gone. And even better, the custom arch supports I got worked in all my shoes.
Don't wait. End your foot pain now. Call or visit Fix My Feet today.
Fix My Feet is now open in Rochester Hills, located on Rochester Road in the Target Center. Come in for a free consultation.
Welcome back to Laker Field. Chad Bush and Joe Mooney. Right now, West Bloomfield is going to make a move and go to the bullpen to face this Dragon lineup. And Joe, who are they bringing into this ball game? Well, sorry about that. We got a nice graphic up right here. We do want us to follow, like Joe does, follow the prep on social media, Facebook, Instagram, and so on and so forth. We've got a new pitcher. Tell us about him, Joe.
I will tell you, the Mitch. By the way, the prep is a good follow, no doubt about it. It's a good follow, and it's a good.
You're a good follow too. What's your handle?
I throw cheddar high and tight. I_throw_ cheddar _high and tight. I throw cheddar high and tight. Go follow, like and follow, and you won't be disappointed. It's a private account. If I like you, I'll approve you. But anyway. You know, I got to tell you, this person right here, Mitch Rebtoy, he's a 2024, and again, he looks like a very athletic young man. Really in warm-ups has been throwing. I mean, he looks like he's like 84, 85. I mean, he's throwing some pretty good heat there, and they're just coming at him, which is a good substitute and a good relief pitcher. They come in and throw strikes. Let's see what he does.
He'll face the number 6 hitter for Andy Schrammick. And the Dragons, Ryan McCartan, the batter. Tristan Hill and Max Timpf to follow. Cut and a miss. This is Rebtoy. Mitch Rebtoy.
Yeah, Mitch Rebtoy. It's interesting. I keep watching Connor Bowers. He's a shortstop. It reminds me of another young man that played at Rochester High named Chris Bauer. And, kind of on the, overachiever kind of player, And
passing a Bauer loose for an hour.
Yeah, there you go.
Big cut and a miss. He hasn't had a lot of work out there today.
No, but he's throwing hard. Right?
Yeah. Coming in, firing in relief of Pecor. We'll get to Pecor's totals in a moment. And that's a leadoff walk, and that's not what you want from a reliever to start an inning. The final line on Logan Pecor, 4 innings pitched, 71 pitches. He struck out 3 and walked 2. He gave up 6 runs, but just 3 of them were earned, and he gave up 8 hits. So here comes Hill, and he'll try to advance the run. Is this the right play? You want a bunt here?
Up 6-1. I think that, I don't know. I mean,
8 hitter.
Yeah, maybe seven hitter. 7 hitter. Yeah. I mean, I don't know.
Rebtoy checks
the other.
Yeah.
I'm not sure it's the right play, only because he walked him before. He hasn't really proven that he can throw strikes yet.
Right.
So
makes sense.
But what do I know?
You know quite a bit. That's why you're sitting next to us. You're in that tent. You're in the hot box today.
I am.
It's finally warm.
I had to take a PTO day. Had a request for vacation. It's costing me money being here. Come on, Chad.
Hey man, we're gonna compensate you in gear.
Oh my gosh, I have this shirt on right now.
We got your shirt, a hat.
It looks so
mug, some pens.
Good. Yeah, it's so good.
Some tees. I think we got somewhere. We're gonna load you up, buddy.
I need it, man.
Maybe we'll get some of your follows on I throw cheddar high and tight.
That'd be good. We need some.
Hill grounds one just wide of third base. Ali Hadi, your executive producer today. Stick on replay. Fish on audio. Oh, well, no. Fish is killing. Listen, the guy came in swinging. He's doing great. Yeah, I don't know about that. Ground ball back to the pitcher. Throw to first. It's high.
Heck of an athlete.
But it's a tall first baseman at 6'9", and it's a manageable play. Fine play and an athletic play by Rebtoy.
I got to tell you, Rebtoy, watch this. He kind of rolls it over, and then he just absolutely fields his position. You can tell this kid's an athlete, right?
Yeah.
What an athlete. Just really got off the mound well, set his feet like I was talking about before, threw a bullet over there at first base and got him.
It's a fine
play. Didn't make something worse, right? He would have, if he didn't set his feet, he would have threw it over the guy's head, and then it's just a merry-go-round. Terrible.
Yep.
That was a really, really sound fundamental play. And I think that's a great job. He's obviously been, doing his pitching fielding practices, PFPs.
PFPs. Oh, yes. Pitchers despise PFPs, usually. By the way, Logan Pecor has moved to first base. There goes the runner throwing the dirt and a throw into left field. And they will hold the runner McCartan at third. And this has been a tough part of the West Bloomfield. Does not burn him here.
I tell you, Pecor did a good job of backing up there. The throw is up the line, obviously, but Pecor, the left fielder, is in just to make sure that run doesn't score. Again, stopping the bleeding from becoming absolute hemorrhaging, So good job by Pico there in left field.
In at the corners, but the middle is back. Willing to give up the run up the middle. McCartan at third. This is Timpf, the batter, the 8th hitter in the lineup for Andy Shimmick. Lake Orion.
One of my favorite players, Max Timpf. He's got the lineage there for the Michigan win, so I don't even know, but I like him.
Slider over for a strike. That's a nice offering from the young righty.
That was filthy.
Yeah.
You could see he kind of buckled his knees on Timpf, and boy, that is a filthy pitch. Filthy pitch.
Yeah.
Kind of started it right there in the batter's box and then right over. Nice.
Got him again with the same pitch.
Yeah. I mean, you react that way. Yeah, you react that way the first time. You might as well go back to it, right? I mean, just a smart pitch. And that was on the outer half, almost unhittable. Look at that right there. Perfect. Outer half. Again, even that catcher's like, good job. Good job.
Rebtoy in relief. Runner at third. It's an important run, perhaps. It's a 5-run game. We're in the 5th. These two teams will play again this week twice, 2 more times. It's a 3-game series with single games. We'll leave you at this game. We do not have coverage of the others. However, we do have coverage of championship soccer tomorrow. From Detroit Renaissance High School, we'll have Detroit Western and Cass Tech.
Soccer.
And the girls' PSL soccer title.
Well, let me know if you need me to do a little simulcast there. I can study up on some soccer.
You know what? You'd be a good, I think, on-the-field guy for soccer.
Yeah,
you're a good booth guy for football, basketball, baseball, but I think soccer, you're more of a sideline.
Chad, I don't know.
You're a glam sideline guy.
There's no doubt that you have a face for radio, but I have more.
Hey, whoa! The punch is being thrown around this booth. Yes, no, and that's why they don't put me on too often. You see how he had to fight to get on in the pregame. We don't want to get this guy on. Yeah. They wanted your moneymaker on. This is Charlie Chrisman.
When I walked in and Stick said the talent has arrived, I knew it was okay. So, job, Stick.
Well, Stick knows talent. There's no doubt. In fact, he just got engaged.
Congratulations, Stick.
Congratulations indeed. Applause all around.
See, I was inserting, thinking about a marriage joke, and then I'm thinking, no, this is recorded, it's on TV.
Soon.
And no.
Yeah, and it's recorded.
Yeah.
Yes.
My wife might be listening, so shout out, Jen.
Shout out, Jen. She's a good mom. Did she have a good Mother's Day?
She had a great Mother's Day. She had to pack and help Jack basically move, and so he's moving on Tuesday.
Goodness.
Yeah, so she was
motherly duty.
Oof.
On schedule, on point.
Then had to pick us up from the airport from Durham.
Did you have fun in Durham?
Oh my God, it was great. Jack and I had an awesome time.
That's
great.
great.
See Alex a little bit. And
what about poor Ryan? What happened to how come Ryan?
Ryan was playing golf. He's like Mr. Golfer now. I'm telling you.
Okay.
It's funny though. Alex, his girlfriend was down there in Durham at Duke.
Sure.
And so Jack and I were both nights got totally dissed. No, I'm good. I'm going to go out with my girlfriend. So Jack and I ended up having a date. We had date night with Jack and I. So.
Well, you needed that.
Yeah.
You see Alex often.
Yeah.
You do see him.
I do.
See more than most would in Carolina.
I do.
Nonetheless, I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Come on, Alex. Runners at the corners.
Ryan had a track meet. That's why.
Oh, yeah.
Running track.
Is the speed down to 4.2 yet?
He's doing
4.1?
Yeah, he's
running
a little bit.
How is that going?
It's going well. I mean, I think it's been good for him. He's gained a lot of weight, and so he's getting ready for the fall season and football and doing well.
It's funny, you think about gaining weight and gaining mass and still being able to run faster and be stronger and faster gaining weight.
Yeah, he was quite skinny.
Yeah, that's true.
His name was Sticks.
Connor McCartan, the bat of the DH, in a big spot against the reliever right-hander who's done a fabulous job. Rebtoy. Big cut and miss there. Mitch Rebtoy, the junior. Full count, 2 outs. The runner at first, Chrisman, will be off. Runner at third, edging off, is McCartan. Check swing, did he go? They'll appeal. He did not, says your field umpire, Rod Lackey, whose call was on time.
That was
You want to look at that?
Tough pitch.
All right, well, we got another look for you.
Yeah. Yeah, you can see the catcher not move much on this one, I don't think. Yeah, that looked pretty good to me. But you know, hey, I'm not the umpire, and he's got 44 years, maybe, I think. So.
Who are we?
Yeah.
44 years in the biz.
I never argue with umpires or question umpires ever in my career.
I don't believe that.
Never. They're always right.
Bases are loaded for the Dragons. McCartan at third, Chrisman at second.
One thing I'll tell you about umpires, though, is that I've never seen an umpire change a ball or a strike.
Yeah, it doesn't happen.
So
you can appeal all you want. There's replay, and that's
you
just
talk
new.
to them in between.
Yeah. You try to get the next play, right? To get the next fringe play.
Yeah. You can yell at them from the dugout, or you can have a conversation with them in between innings. Probably better the latter.
We've got some scores to update you on. Orchard Lake St. Mary's is playing Country Day, and they lead 4-0 in the 5th inning on senior night in Orchard Lake at Dan Petrie Field, just down the street. So here is Bruno to take on Reb Toy. With the bases loaded, nowhere to put the number 2 hitter in the lineup for the Dragons, Joey Bruno.
Yeah. It's a dangerous hitter to have a situation with 2 outs, 2-1 count.
Reb Toy deals, and that one was ripped off the net.
This guy reminds me of a guy named Santos that used to play over at Adams a long time ago.
Oh, yeah?
Very athletic. Shortstop type player.
Yeah. There's a
there
rip
it is.
to
That's
left.
what we're looking at.
That's a base hit. McCartan will score. Chrisman will get held. It's now 7-1. Lake Orion in the lead with a bases loaded 2-out hit. And now a +6 game for Lake Orion.
Yeah. Good piece of hitting here by Joey Bruno. Gets a fastball in the inside part of the plate and just turns on it, right? Just a really picture-perfect type of 2-strike and 2-out account type of hitting. Just a great job. Good athlete, again. And he was due. I think he's had not his normal day here, and so he was due. It's a great piece of hitting there. So good job. And, again, it extends the lead to 7-1. And so, you know, right here you just got to make sure that you're stop the bleeding.
It's been a big day for Womack. 2 hits on the day, a couple of singles, and he's been on base 3 times. It's been that middle of the lineup, Joe, that's done damage for Lake Orion.
Yeah.
Team that came in really struggling the last couple weeks.
Yeah, I mean, if you look at Roberson, and they, you know, that I think it's 6, 7, 8 hitters, or I guess 5, 6, 7 hitters have had 5 hits here today, which is. That's the engine room, as they call it, right? The middle of the group, just kind of creating that power. Good for them.
Carson Womack, the bases loaded, pops it up. Nice pitch by Reb Toy, and this is going to be handled in right center field by Epps. The wind doing a little trick. So that's it for Lake Orion in the inning. They do add one here in the 5th inning, and we'll take a 6-run lead to the bottom half of the 5th from West Bloomfield. Thanks for watching. We're the Prep. Back to Laker Field. Chad and Joe with you. This is Logan Pecor, who started the game on the mound, the Central Michigan commit, and the number 7 hitter in the lineup for Josh Bernberg and the Lakers. We're with Joe Mooney, the great Joe Mooney.
Oh, I think my high school friends are listening, so that's good to hear.
Shout out to the Highlander alums.
Yes.
I'd love to know some high school stories about Joe Mooney.
Oh, man.
Love to know. Logan Pecor, who deserved better than his line today. Trying to help his cause at the plate, but more nastiness coming from this left-hander who has just been unbelievable, Cale Gahn. We've got a change. That was nastiness. Gahn's line, 2 hits, Joe, in this game, 10 strikeouts now. He's reached double digits. 1 run and 1 walk.
He's been filthy. I mean, 2 hits, spread over 5 innings. He's been exactly what I thought he was going to be. Look at that right there is a great slide piece right there that he backdoors it in for a strike. He's been everything and more. I mean, super impressed with this guy. Just kind of a funky slot. You know?
Yeah. Was it not a true 3/4? Would you say?
No, but just really, really good job. I mean, I got to tell you, talking to good hitters around the OA, and talk about Bino Waters said he's got
the catcher.
Really, really great.
The Notre Dame commit. Did you interview him earlier the year in the draft?
Great kid. Yep, great kid.
You had some great interviews.
Well,
we got to get you more interviews.
Yeah, well, I do the on-screen or on the field if you want at Renaissance. I mean, come on, I'm throwing it out there.
Your rate is so high. I don't know if I can afford you on back-to-back.
My rate is high. It is high. There's no doubt about it.
It's a heavy, heavy rate. We talked to your agent this week. We're happy to get you on now, but man, another day. Be tough for the budget. Slade Moore inside. He walked him, so this is a 1-out walk. And now Brody Pecor, or we'll just call him Bro Pecor.
Yeah.
Little Bro Pecor.
Little Bro.
The left fielder will come up. Strike on the inside corner. Another well-placed first pitch fastball.
I got to tell you, was that such a good pitch? What a great slider. That's also 72nd pitch of the game, though. So you kind of wonder with a 7-1 lead, Chad, how long is they going to leave him in? I mean,
Fair point. That's strikeout number 11. It's been Gahn's day.
Yeah, I mean, it is the bottom of the 5th. So Gahn has been absolutely outstanding, but at the same time, I don't know when his last start was, how many pitches he threw, but I think they're going to be watching him and monitoring very closely.
There goes the runner. Pitches outside, throw down to second, and he is safe. So a stolen base for Moore as he gets in scoring position. Get another look at that.
So what happened on this one, I think they're going on first move, Chad. And what first move is that lefty, basically, the second he picks up his leg, they're going, right? The runner's going. So they're hoping that they get a big enough lead and a big enough jump and they did there. I mean, that catcher had probably a 2 pop time right there.
Yeah.
Meaning from the time that the ball got into the glove to the time that it got to second baseman. He had a real nice throw right on line, but he didn't have close to being able to get him. So it's probably going on first move.
Yep. Slade Moore, a nice job of that. This is Adrian Epps.
Great change up there. Takes that change up. He throws a circle change, which has all 4 fingers, creating a lot of friction on that ball. Turns it over, and it goes away from that right-handed batter. Just a great change up.
It's not even fair.
And then comes back with that. Oof, that's a tough pitch to take. That was a nice 12-6 curveball looked like on that one.
Yeah. 2-2. Yeah, it's kind of a looper of a curveball.
Slurvy.
Yep. 2 outs. Adrian Epps trying to get something rolling. Cam LaFlame in the on-deck circle. Swinging a fly ball center field. Hill goes back and makes the catch for out number 3. And the side is retired. We go to the top of the 6th from Laker Field. All Dragons thus far. Fouled out of play. Welcome back. Chad Bush and Joe Mooney with you. Success Mortgage Partners, we want to thank. We appreciate their partnership. Ground ball sharply to third. Nice play by Jakubiak and the throw across to Pecor. And it's quickly 1 out, a ground out by the cleanup hitter Casey Robertson.
I tell you, Jakubiak, that's a great play here. I mean, it's a hot shot down to third. He gathers it up, gets on one knee, and just throws a bullet over there to first. Great job. I mean, that's the second time. Remember that, I think it was in the second inning, he dove for that one, got up, and
swinging a drive to left, not deep. Coming in and making the play is Brody Pecor. So 2 quick outs in the inning. And that will bring things up to Ryan McCartan to try to avoid the rare Dragon 1-2-3 inning in this game.
Yeah, this one, 3 pitches only, too. He's firing strikes now, which is great.
Little cheddar at the chest.
Mitch Rebtoy is shaking off the pitcher a little, or catcher. He wants the gas.
Might have crossed him up. Rebtoy facing Ryan McCartan. His brother's the leadoff man, Connor McCartan. It's the second West Bloomfield game that we've seen brothers on the other side starting. We saw the Pecor twins against Adams. And we saw, of course, the McCartan brothers here.
Yeah, Rebtoy's given up 1 hit, 1 run, 1 earned run, 3 walks and 1 strikeout in his outing.
Watch out. That's newly acquired Nate down that third base line on camera. And he's got some quick feet. He's got fast feet like you, Joe. Quick feet like you. We've seen it.
It's like, you know, I mean.
What was the best asset you had as a ball player?
Feet, no doubt about it.
Was
I mean,
it the feet?
Speed, no doubt about it.
What were you, like a 4.240 guy?
Yeah, I mean. Yeah,
I heard Ryan
4.25.
gets his speed from Jen.
There's no way. There's no way.
I heard Jen was a good athlete, though.
She was all league in soccer.
Well, there you go. Fly ball to right field.
At least she says it. You know, back in.
Was she a Highlander as well?
She was a Highlander, homecoming queen.
Is that right?
Yes. How about that,
dude? You did it all.
Oh well.
The inning is over. A 1-2-3 inning. We asked for it. We got it, and we go to an important bottom half of the 6th inning. and a 6-run lead for the road team.
Does your bank make you feel like you belong there? At Alliance Catholic Credit Union, you are a member of a financial institution that serves the Catholic community, providing you with an opportunity to align your banking with your Catholic identity. You receive all the products and services you need to manage your money, and your membership helps support Catholic schools, parishes, and organizations. It's time to put your money where your faith is. Visit AllianceCatholic.com to get started today. Service, community, Catholic. Alliance Catholic Credit Union. Federally insured by the NCUA.
In today's ever-changing real estate and mortgage lending world, the importance of a true professional has never been higher. At Success Mortgage Partners, our mission is for every borrower to receive level 10 service, and our goal is to get you the lowest rate possible. We want you to have an experience of a lifetime. Navigating a turbulent market like this needs to be handled by a real professional. Call Todd Barr at 734-674-6154 and put 20 years of local knowledge to use for you and your family. Chad and Joe with you. We go to the bottom half of the sixth. 6 outs left for the Lakers, Joe, who have not had their hitting shoes on today like we've been seeing the last couple weeks from them.
No, and it's, well, there you go. But
there's a drive to the gap off the bat of Cam LaFlame, and that is handled in center field. You can't smoke a ball any harder than that. LaFlame made a bid for a double and a fine play by Hill.
Yeah, LaFlame did a great job. But Hill, look at Hill, just get on his horse, read the ball really well off the bat, and just did a great job of corralling that in. He's played a great job out there.
Yes, sir. That'll bring up Jackson's staff.
I'll tell you, this is interesting that, they're up 7-1. I'm kind of wondering about what the Lake Orion Dragons manager's thinking here. We're up 7-1 here, and he's at 80 pitches now. That's 81. So, up 7-1, bottom of the sixth, just
try to get him maybe the complete game.
Yeah,
is that a goal?
I think that's.
What's the pitch limit? What are the, so not pitch limit, but I guess what are the numbers that you like to see?
Yeah, I mean, I think he's pretty much at that top. I mean, you're looking at the pros, they're probably, a grown man in Major League Baseball is throwing 100 pitches if he's lucky.
Pitch in the dirt, strikeout, and another one.
But here's the deal: he's making it quick, right?
Yeah.
It's not like you're getting on. He's not walking
right.
anyone, and that was just an absolutely filthy pitch in the dirt. I mean, look at this slider in the dirt. Just the hitter sworded at it. It was just just a sword. I mean,
yeah,
it's tough. That was a great pitch. So good for him. And he's still chucking.
This is Reb Toy, who is hitting. Going all the way has been Cale Gahn, the Memphis commit, who's had a whale of a game, the strikeouts in the double digits. I think that was number 12 in the game. There is activity in the Lake Orion bullpen, but we'll see what that's all about. Reb Toy, the batter.
I mean, here's the thing when it comes to Chad. He's working so fast, but I got to tell you, when it comes to pitching, I mean, he's going on to the next level at Memphis, right? So you really want to be careful with an individual's arm like this. I mean, this isn't the World Series. This isn't a big regional game at a state championship game. But look at that,
Nasty smoke.
Kid's filthy.
Two-seamer.
Cale Gahn, filthy.
Wow. What a day for Gale. Cale Gahn. The final pitch.
They're dancing on Beale Street right now, knowing that this kid's coming to Memphis.
That's it. Hometown, baby.
The kid's filthy.
Ah, yes, the old social graphic. You can get us on the gram. You can get us on Facebook. You can get us on Twitter, TikTok, YouTube, all of it. You can also join our sponsorship team, info@theprepsports.com. Love to grow our sponsorship. We've got a great final few weeks for you. State playoffs heating up. We've got all kinds of sports coming at you. Soccer, lacrosse, baseball, and we're just happy to have you watching us here. Subscribe on our YouTube if you would, please. This is Hill the batter. Joe Mooney to the chair to my right. Joe, thanks so much. This has been a lot of fun. What have you noticed so far about this ball game?
Well, you know, I'm incredibly
Hill
with that
hammers
hit.
it.
Yeah, that was a hammer.
Leadoff single for Lake Orion.
They just continue to put the pressure on him. I got to tell you, Cale gone. I mean, look at this line that he had. 2 hits, 1 run, 1 earned run, 2 walks, and 13 Ks.
It's a 13, wow.
Yeah, I mean, this is a full 4-3. This isn't like the Catholic League. I mean, this is legit. 13 strikeouts. Cale gone. That guy is he has lived up to the billing that I've heard about this kid. So it's been a pleasure watching him. He has been dealing today.
On his way to 5-0 on the year is gone, and a chance to lower that .6 ERA. Ground ball chopper. Bowers will have to backhand it, and he couldn't get it. In between hop, Hill will head to third. Pecor up with it, not in time. We'll see how they score it. Hill moves to third, and Timpf is on at first, and I believe that'll be an error. It's the 3rd error of the day for West Bloomfield.
Yeah, it's a tough play. I mean, it's an error, but
tough error.
That's a tough error. I mean, he had to backhand that.
Yep.
You know, Bowers. Yeah, see, that's a tough one. Especially, you know, kind of a spinner like that. It was a top spin, and it's a tough one for Bowers.
So here's Charlie Chrisman, the second baseman. Nobody out. Lake Orion looking to blow this thing wide open here in the 7th. Lake Orion lost 2 of 3 last weekend. And they were all tight games. It was extra innings in game 1 that they lost. There's a ground ball to third. Coming home is Jakubiak, and tagging out the runner is Gross. So a fine play again by the hot corner, which has been hot in this game. Jakubiak to Gross. That's out number 1.
Dude, Jakubiak is sick over there at third base. Like, that is the hot corner. Look at this.
Hill
kid.
is out at home. We'll get another look.
Gosh, out by a long shot. That was a heck of a play.
Yeah, it was.
Jakubiak. I just like saying that word, too. Jakubiak.
It's a fun name to say.
It's a great name, Jakubiak.
Yeah.
Joe Jakubiak.
Yeah.
Just flows out the hot corner.
So this is McCartan. And this is Connor McCartan. So Lake Orion saw Adams take 2 of 3 last weekend. 2-1, 6-4, and then Lake Orion won game 3, 3-1. Trying to get game 1 here against West Bloomfield. They'll play 2 more games. Game 1 doesn't promise you anything, really, Joe.
No, I mean, doesn't promise you anything at all. You're right. Especially in this league, you know. I mean, there's so many good players, too, and good pitching.
Popped up. Gross will come back, and that ball is off his glove. Tough play.
Right there. Tough one. That's a tough one, you know.
Yeah, it is.
Here's the thing. First of all, on a foul ball, Chad, the ball is spinning and it's coming back towards the field always. So it may initially look out, or it may look like it's going to be against the fence. And then he's kind of thinking, is it going to be a fence? Like you can see it here, against the fence, and then it's kind of coming back towards the field. That's a tough one.
Really
tough
is.
one.
Yep. West Bloomfield's had a lot of those.
Yeah, but if you're a pitcher, you're not happy. I'm telling you, that's an easy one.
Right. There's a line shot to right field. Making the catch is Moore. Nowhere to go for Tim. He'll have to retreat back to second. So, a lot of trouble. Now, Reptoy done a fine job to get himself out of it, maybe.
And you know, just a big sigh of relief from the catcher there as well. I mean, I got to tell you, he obviously didn't give it up. So no harm, no foul. No big deal. Just getting out, and we got 2 outs now.
So, national anthem somewhere. Joey Bruno comes up, the shortstop. Is there another event going on?
I don't know. What a
I feel like I should stand up.
I should stand up. I'm going to stand up.
Yeah.
Why not? Just out of respect.
Yeah, that's right. Why not? Stretch it out anyway?
Yeah.
It's the 7th inning. Aren't we supposed to stretch anyway?
Yeah, you're not supposed to talk during it, but I think we have to. We have an obligation to our fans. We have an obligation here. So I think it's important that if I'm standing and have my hand on my heart.
No doubt.
My friend Chris Bauer, the great Patriot, would be happy.
Base hit to left field. Timpf is going to head home. The throw not in time. It's 8-1 Dragons on the RBI single off the bat of Bruno.
That's Joey's second hit, right? And,
it is.
Again, same place. Hard hit ball to the left side. Just drives in some runs. Just solid. He has lived up to his billing today, and the last 2 at-bats especially. They've been great.
Here's Womack with runners at first and second. 7-run lead for Lake Orion. They've scored in every inning but the 3rd and the 6th. This one swung on and hit to left, playable, and that's out number 3 for Pecor and the Lakers. But the Dragons continue to do damage repeatedly throughout the ball game. They tack on another run, and they lead by 7 as we go to the bottom half. Final call in West Bloomfield after this.
Hi folks, Dr. Joe here again with Michigan Orthopedic Surgeons. Everywhere you look this time of year, people are running, and that's a great thing because running is an excellent exercise, especially for your cardiovascular and musculoskeletal systems. But the question is, are you running a safe running program? All too often, people are hobbled by things like shin splints and patellar tendonitis. But luckily, simple things like stretching and warm-up, the right running shoes, and realistic weekly mileages can keep you in your running game. For more information, go to miorthosurgeons.com.
Welcome back to West Bloomfield. Ali Hadi, your executive producer. Alex Westfall on sabbatical today. And we'll get him back tomorrow at Detroit Renaissance. Ben Holden will be on the call. And it'll be PSL soccer title match. This is Max Bowers, the shortstop, the number 5 hitter for Josh Bernberg, whose team has looked much better than this throughout this season. But look, this is one of those games where you got to tip your cap to the pitcher and the job that Cale Gahn has done pitching the baseball. He's back out there, Joe Mooney, and he's just thrown pitch number 92.
Yeah. Again, up 8-1.
Swing and a miss.
There's no doubt about it. He's gotten, I don't want to say better, but he's definitely done pretty well here. My gosh.
14 strikeouts now, Joe.
Yeah, 14 Ks. And look at that slide piece right there, right to his ankles. That is filth right there. Just absolute filth.
I don't know what was filthier, the slider or the stick replay. Speed.
Gahn's got, he's only given up 2 hits.
Line shot to second, couple of hits rather, throw to first.
2 walks and 14 K. The walks are just amazing. The kid has been pounding the zone all day long. I'm super impressed with that kid. Super impressed.
Jakubiak is out here as the grounder is handled by Chrisman. Across to Nepchuk. So, final out is what they're looking for out of Cale Gahn. And
95th pitch is just right down with good arm side movement. Right there. That's a good moving ball right there. My gosh, he's starting it right there at the plate. Just a little off the plate on that one, but he looks healthy. Oof.
Little cheddar high and tight.
Yeah, a little cheddar high and tight right there. My gosh.
Something you know all about.
Yeah.
I want to see that. If Fisher's no way we can get his lower third, I throw cheddar high and tight on the screen.
I throw cheddar high and tight.
Can't get it in there? It's
it a
too
foul. big?
It might be the longest handle
You
in
will
the
see
history of Twitter
just
or
an
Instagram.
Absolute. I'm gonna go against Ryan the next athletic contest.
Strike on the outside corner.
He works so fast too.
He
this
does.
guy is like flying, right?
Pitch number 100 ends
There
the
it
ball
is.
game.
Wow.
Strikeout number 15. It's been the day of the gone man. Another
gone.
K, and this ends it, Joe.
Look at this, just a fastball. Come try to hit this, baby. And just throws it right by him. Kale gone. 100th pitch, too. And probably one of his hardest fastballs. Just an absolute unbelievable performance. I hope we get to meet him at the end of the game.
We will. We'll talk to him next. He'll be our G of the game. We'll go get him. And we'll be back. Joe and I will recap what was a 8-1 victory for the Road Dragons.
Every morning, I woke up with stabbing pain in my feet. Plantar fasciitis, the doctor called it. All I know is it really hurt. One visit to Fix My Feet today, and the pain was gone. And even better, the custom arch supports I got worked in all my shoes.
Don't wait. End your foot pain now. Call or visit Fix My Feet today.
Fix My Feet is now open in Rochester Hills, located on Rochester Road in the Target Center. Come in for a free consultation.
All right, Chad Bush and Joe Mooney back with you. Some highlights from this game, Joe. A game that look, this was a 1-1 game at the bottom of the first. We thought, well, this could be nip and tuck. Teams were going back and forth.
I'll tell you, at the end of the first inning, I thought it was going to be like an absolute just bomb fest back and forth. And everyone was going to be hitting. Everyone was taking aggressive cuts on both sides.
Yeah.
And, boy, Kale Gahn, obviously, throughout the game, just kind of settled in, didn't he, after the first inning? A little rough, and then, man, he was money.
The Dragons would get their biggest inning in the second. After it was 1-1, they'd come back and strike for 4. And there you see one of the 15 strikeouts today from Gahn.
That doesn't happen much with Epps either.
No, it doesn't. This was a drive to the gap. This would tie the game. The gap shot by Staff. LaFlame would score. And then back to Kale Gahn. He would continue to do Gahn-like things. Like that.
High cheddar right there. And again, just a great play by our third base, Joe Jakubiak over there at third. My guy at the hot corner. He did a great job.
The defense was tested quite a bit today. There were a few errors by the Lakers.
3 errors by the Lakers.
Yeah, it was a big part of a lot of it.
Hey, you give up 10 hits and 3 errors, it's going to be tough to win a game.
Against a pitcher like Gahn, you have really no margin for error. Yeah. And they did not today. So you see the pickoff. Gahn, and we've got his pickoff.
Yeah. I mean, that was a filthy move. I mean, again, he showed a couple, bad moves and comes back with that one and nails him at first.
This was one of his, again, 15 Ks. And how many?
Look at that strut, too, around the base, man. He knows it.
Yeah.
That kid's got it going on. Good defense here. Just giving up some ground balls.
The offense for Lake Orion would put up 9 hits, and then the catch.
Look at that was
the
his
big
athlete.
fella.
The big fella, the athlete over there at first base.
Oh, my papers blew all over the place. That was the big fella, Nepchik.
Yes.
Nepchik with a catch. And it was the day of the Dragons, and they win it by a score of 8-1. We'll take a timeout. When we come back, we'll talk with the G of the game. Joe Mooney and Chad Bush from Laker Field, thanks for watching. The final score is 8-1. We're not done yet. We'll have our player of the game after this with Joe Mooney
back on the prep.
Might need an autograph.
You might get one.
All right, I'm fired up.
Does your bank make you feel like you belong there? At Alliance Catholic Credit Union, you are a member of a financial institution that serves the Catholic community, providing you with an opportunity to align your banking with your Catholic identity. You receive all the products and services you need to manage your money, and your membership helps support Catholic schools, parishes, and organizations. It's time to put your money where your faith is. Visit AllianceCatholic.com to get started today. Service, community, Catholic. Alliance Catholic Credit Union. Federally insured by the NCUA.
From an ordinary idea comes a great journey. It all starts with a simple thought, a vision of something bigger, greater than what already exists. It's that spark that ignites the passion and drive to create something truly amazing. At G-Brand, we understand this journey well. We take pride in the details and perfecting every aspect of the process, regardless of how small or big they may be. Because it's more than just a design or a shirt. It's about outfitting future champions. There's something to be said about a team coming together, each member contributing their unique skills, talents, and ideas. It's that collective effort that takes a simple idea and turns it into something truly great. The process can be excruciating, with countless hours spent tirelessly reviewing every detail. But the end result is pure and so rewarding, knowing that we've created something that will inspire greatness in those who wear it. Whether they come from a savage land or a booming metropolis, whether their numbers are 2 or 2 billion, the greatest their numbers could ever become is truly to become one. That's why at G-Brand, we're more than just a clothing company. We're a movement, a community of like-minded individuals who believe in the power of coming together to make a difference. So join us on this journey as we strive to outfit future champions and inspire greatness in all that we do. G-Brand. Now that's game.
Begin with your dream, your drive, your grit, the heart and vision of every member of your team. We take it all, and from those threads of greatness, we weave a uniform of a champion. In many ways, our sport is just like yours. We've brought together a team of elite designers. We've put in the time and the sweat, perfecting our craft over 14 years. We've outfitted thousands of teams for thousands of victories, approaching each new project, each new game, like it's the only one we'll ever play. And let's be honest, we've done it all with a quality so unmatched that some can't help but call it perfection. You know, it's more than just a shirt. Look like a champion, play like a champion. A champion powered by the G. Hashtag G-Brand USA. G-Brand USA. Elite design, unmatched quality, American pride. We're proudly made in the USA.
Hey, this is Joe Mooney with the Prep. Kind of wrap it up here. What an unbelievable performance. I'm here with Cale Gahn. Cale from Lake Orion, the pitcher, lefty, going to the University of Memphis. Dude, you were unbelievable.
Thank you.
I mean, tell me a little bit about like what made you so. Let me give you your stat line, Cale. Take a look at this. This is pretty awesome, right? 100 pitches, right? 2 hits,
Yeah.
right? You had a complete game, 1 run, 1 earned run, 15 Ks. What's your reaction to that?
Yeah, it was definitely my best game of the season so far.
Are you used to pitching like this?
Yeah.
Unbelievable. 100 pitches, is that something that you normally
Yeah,
get to?
I usually go about the same pitch count every year.
I will tell you, your last 2 innings, you were unbelievable. Just absolutely throwing gas right
Thank you.
down and then placing that slider. Is it more? Do you call it more of a slider or a curveball?
It's more in between because of my arm slot. I can't really throw a traditional 12-6.
Yeah, I like that arm slide.
Yeah.
It's a little bit to the side, a little bit, but it's not like a sidearm. But it's just deceiving. It's hard to pick up that.
Thank you.
A little. There's a guy named James Talon from Duke
Yeah.
who I think is very similar to you, just that lefty. And so, University of Memphis. Why Memphis?
So I just really liked everything about the coaches, and the facilities are great. The field's great.
Well, the Peabody Hotel and the the Ducks walking in there is a tradition second to none. That's good. And Beale Street will love you.
Yep.
Congratulations,
Thank
Cale.
you.
Proud of you, brother. Great
Thank
job.
you. Thank you.
And this is Joe Mooney for the Prep.
Welcome back to Laker Field. Chad Bush and Joe Mooney with you. Joe, 8-1, the Dragons win it. You talked to Cale Gahn, our player of the game, and what a performance by him. But look, it wasn't just Cale. The offense for the Dragons had been in a slump, been in a drought, not their true story of the season. But the last week or so, it's been a slump. Not today. It all came together.
No, they look great against Logan Pecor. And Logan Pecor is heading to CMU. He's a great player, great pitcher. Tip your cap to that guy. But tip your cap to the Lake Orion hitters. They swung the bats today, and obviously Cale Gahn he's a dude, no doubt about it.
So 8-1. 2 more games will be played in this series. An important series for Lake Orion, tied for first.
Yeah.
Coming into the game, a meaningful game nonetheless. West Bloomfield really has to get it going the next 5 games they have in the league.
They do. They'll be back. They've got too many athletes, great athletes. They held some people down like Epps today, and I'm telling you, they're going to come back. That's a great team.
Yeah, it is. Josh Bernberg, a great head coach as well.
He is. He's passionate.
Today it was the Dragons led by Andy Shivik with the win. And, Joe, look, man, it's been a lot of fun. Let's have you back. Let's do this again. I feel
Renaissance
like one time
soccer.
wasn't enough.
Let's go. Come
you
on.
ready for sideline reporting duties?
I am.
The
No doubt
PSL?
about it. This is Joe Mooney reporting for the Prep.
He's ready. 7 Mile Outer Drive. I'll see you tomorrow.
Done.
My name's Chad Bush. For your executive producer, Ali Hadi. Stick on replay. New guy Nate on camera. Chris Armani Rose on the camera. Fish on audio. Pat the Stat on stats. Holden Novak also helping on utility and sports information. And for my partner, Joe Mooney, my name's Chad Bush saying so long. Your final score, 8-1. Lake Orion takes down West Bloomfield in game 1 of 3. We'll talk to you tomorrow night from Outer Drive. We have the PSL Girls Soccer title. Glad to be with you at 5:45 for that. Joe, thanks again.
Thanks for having me.
For all the hard work and production folks at the Prep, my name's Chad Bush. Have a great night, everybody. So long.
Bottom of the